Good afternoon and welcome to another Field Trip Friday with the Battle Creek Area Chamber of Commerce. My name is Kara Beer and I am the President and CEO of the Battle Creek Area Chamber of Commerce, and we are very proud today to be at Kingdom Builders Worldwide with Bishop Tino Smith. Thank you so much for being here today. We are going to take a tour around what's going on here at Kingdom Builders Worldwide, show you a little bit about what's going on, show you about what the potential is going to happen here. Right now, we're standing in this gymnasium at Southeastern Middle School, which was built in 1930. So I'm going to turn it over to Bishop Smith, and he's going to tell us a little bit about what Kingdom Builders Worldwide is. So thank you for joining us.
Thank you. First of all, I'm glad to be a member of the Chamber of Commerce. So make sure you become one. That wasn't a plug. She did not ask me
I did not pay him for that.
At all. Listen, I'm excited to be here. I'm excited to be back in my hometown. I was born and raised here. Of course, you know I left with 1990. We were blessed to be able to get this building, and we're excited about this building. And we're going to take a quick tour, show you what we're doing and all the exciting things. But before I do anything, I want to have you look at Mr. James Johnson. He's the guy over here that makes sure the building is always clean. So James, about 1-2 minutes, how long does it take to try to, with you and your staff, to take care of this building?
A good 3 or 4 hours.
Okay. So without him, that wouldn't happen. And then to my right, two rights, this facility, the gym. This is a powerful place. With the pandemic, unfortunately, there were some gyms that had to shut down, and we understand that. We were able to do some things. We remain in compliance. But to my right, Mr. Aaron Cusick, legend basketball. Those who know him, they call him Tree. And of course, Mr. Watkins. They can talk 1 or 2 minutes about what they do in the gym as we speak on Saturday or whenever.
On Saturday mornings from 10 to 12, I run a youth basketball camp, and it's free. And we go over training and skills and basketball knowledge, and usually I'll have kids from the age from 6th grade to senior in high school.
Brenton Watkins. I help do a lot of the training with the youth. Also in charge of directing. We have 5 traveling basketball teams for Kingdom Builders Worldwide. That is free of charge for the kids, and I help facilitate that and run that under Bishop Smith.
Awesome. Let's go check out some more stuff. Years ago, really being able to focus in on what we do. So there's some programs that you've been currently doing here, not only the basketball programs, but what are some of the other things that Kingdom Builders Worldwide has taken on in this community, and why?
We have a driver's ed program licensed by the state of Michigan. We offer a fair rate. I believe sometimes people say you should never be the cheapest because it lessens but I believe it started off as a ministry. A young lady was a foster child, and she was not able to get in class. And that was the real reason what made me birth and start the vision. I was sent to Muskegon and Grand Rapids to get all my credentials. And ever since then, we just have blown up to the degree that we are now hiring 2-3 more staff people that's going to become teachers and instructors to help me out.
So are you doing both segment 1 and segment 2?
Segment 1 and segment 2, and we're in the process of getting the approval to do the final drive.
Oh, that's great.
Yes,
So then anybody in the community in the Battle Creek area could come and do?
Oh, absolutely. Anybody, and also those with different challenges, and we're also doing seniors now. We're trying to help we have this real large machine that we had back in the day when we were in school, a simulator, and allows some of the seniors to get in that chair and kind of get that thing going on.
Great. So which one of these rooms do you have that you use that for?
Well, because we only got a few more minutes left, we're going to go to the room down there,
right.
But I want to show this one real quick because we only got 2-3 more minutes left.
Awesome. Go ahead, Billy.
Hey y'all, this is the one of our boardrooms. This is also the room we have for our seniors, our banquet. These are some of our youth programs. One of our mentors, our tutor right there, Mr. Ryan. Tiffany got a hairnet. She's one of the cooks. and we get to the kitchen in time, she may say something to you. But that's what this room is. This is like an all-purpose. But guess what? It's named after my mother, Georgia Lee Perry Howard.
Wonderful.
Yes.
I love the chandeliers.
Yes.
Are these original or did you bring these in?
We did all this. This was a tour of, I think, the library.
The library.
And
Okay.
we got this our own staff. We have our own staff that does all of this ourselves.
How many staff members do you have here?
We probably have about 12 to 15.
12 to 15?
Yes.
Wonderful. And then,
And then several
how many,
volunteers.
How many youth do you serve in a year? With
Oh,
different things that you're doing?
Well, let me just say about 50 to 75 a month.
A month, okay.
You know, it's going from 25 to 30 a week. It just depends on the need.
Okay.
But we got this pandemic, so I can't say the wrong thing.
No, you're good.
You follow me?
You know,
Okay.
so one of the things is do you offer a pantry? Do you offer
Yes,
things
yes.
like that?
As you come a little closer here, you will see the pantry. What y'all doing? Your homework? All right.
Sounds like fun.
So we do this around the clock. You can schedule an appointment, or you can come on our standard days, which is Wednesdays and Thursdays, or just schedule an appointment, call the office. We got a grocery carts and all the above. You come get it, and we take care of all of this ourselves.
Okay, so do you look for donations from folks, or are you pulling this from the food bank? How do you source all this food?
And that's the question everybody asks. Right now, we have not got into that asking yet, but now we're starting to get great support from Brenda Hunt, Community Foundation, and the United Way has been stepping up with great support.
Wonderful.
So that's really where we are now. We just I've always had the desire, Ms. Beard, is if we do the work, then the resources will come, and that's what's starting to happen now.
Great. So if people wanted to donate to the food bank specifically,
Thank you.
How would they do that?
They would just call the office, or they'll call Miss Cara Beard, and she will refer them to me.
Absolutely. You can definitely give us a call at the chamber office. We can get this
Absolutely.
over. If you are looking at donating some food to the food bank or the food pantry here at Kingdom Builders Worldwide, we'd love to have that. That's a great resource for our community as well.
Yes.
And thank you to the great partners with the Community Foundation and United Way for stepping up and helping.
Absolutely. And of course, the actual organization itself is very helpful. The food bank. Southwest Food Bank give us a good discount and rate as well. So thank
Awesome.
you. Yeah.
Yes, great. Well, let's check out the other room.
Yes.
And if you haven't ever been to the Kingdom Builders Worldwide, there is this wonderful aroma of pizza. So I would say when you're on a diet, you can smell pizza everywhere, and there's definitely some pizza here today.
Awesome. So let's go
Is this your car?
That is not James' car. James hasn't got his license, so he's driving without permit. Anybody in the kitchen?
Yes.
Okay, all right. That was awesome.
I love seeing this old building. It's always fun to see old construction and what the historical piece was here in our community.
That's my big class right there. That's my simulator.
That's the simulator.
Yeah.
All right.
And this is an exciting room here because I'm getting a variety of children with different personalities, different backgrounds, and I love it. I love it. It's, from all walks of life comes to class.
It's truly community.
No, it's real deal community.
Real deal community, exactly.
I love it too.
And so, you mentioned a little bit in regards to the seniors component and the simulator.
Yeah.
That is a great feature to have
yes.
and to be able to kind of feel that
Yes.
experience.
Yes, there's a beautiful lady, her name Ann. She is really helping me with the senior programming. She has this love for the seniors, and she's the one, I can't take the credit, she's the one that comes up with those thoughts about, you should consider doing the drivers for them. Because she's with them all the time. And I like to listen to people who are doing that. I don't micromanage from that perspective. If that's your passion, let me sit down and learn from you, and let God bless me to provide the space and the facility.
I think that runs a really great even with my mask, you can see my mouth. You talked about the community and how it's supporting you and how God has blessed you in the sense of, we talked a little bit about how church has been impacted through COVID and how Kingdom Builders Worldwide has a great fellowship and it has a great opportunity for folks to really see it.
Yes.
And with COVID, everybody was putting everything online.
Yes.
So that people could still have service.
Yes.
from their home.
Yes.
And you talked about, I'm not really good at that, and so you were talking about that you have a meeting coming up with somebody who might be able to help you with that.
Yes.
That is truly community.
Yes, and synergy at its best.
And synergy,
yes, yes.
And so I really think that that's a great opportunity for folks that, looking at that skill set. So somebody who had a passion for seniors talking to you about, you should really get engaged in regards to a simulator.
Yes.
To talk about seniors,
Yes.
talking about somebody who's really good at mobile applications to maybe help you with the visual part of your services on Sunday. Those kinds of things are really great community builders.
Yes.
So looking at what you have built here, what would you say is your best thing that you've done for building community in this neighborhood, besides purchasing the building?
Bringing hope back. Hope deferred makes the heart sick. With all the pandemic, with all the death, with all the sickness, even prior to the pandemic, there's really no hope over here. And we just brought hope over here, and now the hope on the east side and the post edition is starting to spread throughout the city. And the beautiful thing is, we're not just limited to a population. I mean, we're reaching Caucasian, black, white, Republicans, Democrats, independents, and that's what I'm about. I don't want to just be known and pegged for the blacks only. I don't want that. Whites only. I don't want that. No, I want to be an organization that can offer services to whosoever will. I mean, some of my buddies are in the Tea Party. Can you believe that? My man, hell. Okay, let's move on. You follow me?
I do.
I love it too.
I think that really speaks to what Kingdom Builders Worldwide is it's about community.
It's about community.
And you're creating a community center.
Thank you.
And this is a hub that people can feel.
That's the word, hub. I love it.
It's a hub where people can feel community and strength and build upon the things that may be a need. You talk about the driver's ed program and the driver's training.
Picking up our seniors.
Picking up on your
Steve Frisbee, great help. Those are the guys I love.
I know, it's hard to not love Steve. And I'm not saying that just because he's a board member, he's a dear friend of mine. Those are the things that I would say, really build community. And there's a need in this community, in general in this community, but also here on the east side.
Yes.
And, talking about hope is important.
Yes.
And bringing hope back to a community and an area is really remarkable.
Yes.
This school is iconic.
Iconic.
It is an iconic land, just the building itself, and to walk around and to see life brought back to this school brings hope, and it brings life to this community and those that went to school here.
Yes.
I mean, 1930 is not that.
Yes.
So I really appreciate you bringing that. We're gonna see one more.
Yes, one more. Yes,
All right.
the kitchen. Yeah. Hey, Brett, try to get the rest of the staff. Get everybody so this is the kitchen. But get everybody back there so at least the computer can get all of it one more time. There we go.
All right, so we are heading to the pizza shop.
One more spot for pizza shop.
All right.
This is the,
He's like delaying my chance.
This is the recent room we just completed. This will be the room for our seniors. There's going to be a beam set up, and they will sit down, and they're going to zoom down, and they can play all kinds of things, work on their dexterity, work on all the things, and communicate on a TV screen. This is the room dedicated to them as well.
So with the senior program, you're talking about the senior millage and how you guys are going to be accessing some of those hopefully here in the future.
Yes.
You talk about seniors. Is there a large amount of seniors in this area or in the congregation that made you think, you talked about the foster child that made you do the driver's training program.
Yes.
What enticed you to do more senior stuff?
My Aunt Mary, 95 years old.
Mm-hmm.
We started, before I moved here, a senior banquet. Had to be 75 and up. My mom helped direct it for me. So before we had anything, we started doing a dinner for seniors because they're leaving here and the legacy is not being deposited based upon what we see. If we don't get them to download that knowledge, well, you can't get them to download knowledge if you don't show that you appreciate them. Because a lot of the seniors feel neglected. They don't feel like they're even worth it anymore. They served their time, this generation moved up. I want to stop that. So we have a dinner. Now we're just creating a whole environment and a culture to let them keep living until they feel they've finished their course and they're going home to be with their master.
Awesome. Well, that's awesome. This is a great space.
Yeah.
And I'm looking forward to hearing a little bit more about that in the future.
Yeah. Chanel, real quickly, she runs most of the rental facilities, and she takes care of all the space and all the things that you call her if you want to use this building for anything. So you got about 2-3 minutes in the kitchen, so I'm following you.
All right. Sounds good.
Chanel, I thought you were going to say something.
Chanel, just wait.
Isn't it? Yeah. So, economic development is key to anyone's community. However, I do try to encourage that. And so, having an ability to serve, to maybe receive something for what you serve, is good for all communities, it's good for individuals. So we purchased this franchise, the Hunt Brothers Pizza. When I retired and came back from FedEx, I met that organization in Tennessee. There's only 3 here in town. Then we have a full-fledged kitchen. We are in the process of getting some more equipment. We're going to start doing shrimp and fish and chicken and all that. But that's the staff back there. We provide meals with the help of Brenda Hunt and the Community Foundation to the beautiful Battle Creek Homeless Program.
Yeah.
They're doing a great job there. We are honored, and so we're providing meals for them as well.
Great.
And
So
we do all that right
you
here.
do that right here with this commercial kitchen.
Yes.
And so looking at it more as a for-profit model that you're looking for in this entity, or are you bringing somebody in to run that?
Yes, and we're training on the culinary spot where we're teaching people how. We have a home ec room, which we can't do now. We have a home ec room upstairs on the 3rd floor. And we're trying to bring back that ability to sew and to cook. Because that's been taken away. And a lot of our kids still don't know how to do those things. And unfortunately, the school system is no longer promoting it. So we're trying to actually bring some of the same things that's from an old building like this, just modernize it and make it for 2021.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, thanks so much for having us out today, Bishop Smith. We greatly
Make sure
appreciate it.
y'all roll more of my staff.
Yeah, we're gonna-
Without them, I can't do nothing. All these people, without my people, I'll just be a shell of a man.
Well, that's a great statement. We are very happy to have been here today. This is, again, Kingdom Builders Worldwide, right here at Southeastern Middle School, right in the Post Edition, bringing hope back to this community. Please, if you have any questions about Kingdom Builders Worldwide, you can reach out to the Chamber and we can connect you with Bishop Smith or any of his amazing staff.
Yeah.
Anybody on our staff can do that. We're all here today. This is a great facility and a great opportunity, and thank you so much for what you do here in our community.
Thank you for the
Thank you.
invite, and thank you. All right.